Every morning, I still walk to the small park near my home here in Kyoto. I'm 84 now, but I stretch, I move, and I still carry my groceries home on foot. People often ask me, how do you stay so strong at your age? The truth is, I nearly lost my strength once. It felt like my muscles were slipping away even though I ate well. In Japan, we have a saying, even the softest tofu has its strength when placed in the right broth. Your body can be that tofu, it just needs the right nourishment. A recent study from the Japanese Geriatric Society showed that adults over 60 who added a simple powder to their morning drink saw real improvement in muscle strength in just 8 weeks. And no, it's not protein powder. Before we begin, I'd love to know, where are you watching this from, and what time is it for you right now? Please let me know in the comments below. I truly look forward to reading them. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss what's coming next. The silent thief of muscle. After 60. After 60. Many of us notice something subtle but deeply unsettling. We're not just getting tired, we're losing strength. Everyday tasks feel heavier. Stairs take more effort. And sometimes standing up from a low chair feels like lifting a mountain. This isn't your imagination. It's something called sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass and strength. It doesn't matter if you're eating well or staying active. With age, your body becomes less efficient at using protein and repairing muscle. In fact, studies from the National Institutes of Health show that we lose up to 8% of muscle mass each decade after 40, and the rate accelerates after 70. The result? Weakness, frailty, poor balance, and more frequent falls. A good friend of mine, Jose, 68, was feeling this decline. He wasn't sick, just tired, weak, and frustrated. His doctor told him it was normal for his age. But after he made one small change to his morning coffee, everything started to shift. Now let's talk about what that change was. Why eating more meat isn't the answer. Many people assume that to rebuild muscle, you just need more protein like steak, chicken, or fish. But after 60, your body doesn't work the same way it used to. As we age, something called anabolic resistance sets in. That means your muscles become less responsive to protein. You could be eating plenty, but your body can't absorb and use it efficiently. It's like pouring water into a sponge that doesn't soak as well anymore. On top of that, aging bodies often have more inflammation, higher blood sugar, and reduced circulation, all of which interfere with muscle repair and growth. Simply adding more protein won't fix these deeper problems. That's why Jose's story is so important. He didn't eat more meat. He added something small but powerful into his daily coffee, a natural powder that targets inflammation, blood flow, and nutrient absorption. And he's not alone. More and more studies are confirming that certain natural ingredients can help older adults not only maintain muscle, but actually rebuild it without heavy workouts or complicated diets. Chia seeds, the muscle-soothing power. You never noticed. Chia seeds. You've seen them in trendy recipes or health food blogs. Maybe you've even sprinkled them into a smoothie once or twice. But what you may not know is that these tiny seeds can be a quiet powerhouse for muscle recovery, especially after 60. The secret lies in 2 key nutrients, omega-3 fatty acids and magnesium. And unlike many other foods, chia seeds deliver both in one natural plant-based package. Let's start with omega-3. As we age, our muscles often become inflamed. This is not the kind of inflammation you feel like swelling or pain. It's low-grade, silent, and constant. It slows down muscle repair, increases stiffness, and leaves you feeling sore for no obvious reason. Chia seeds are rich in a type of omega-3 called ALA, alpha-linolenic acid, which acts like a fire extinguisher for that internal inflammation. When consumed regularly, ALA helps ease stiffness, reduce soreness, and give your muscles a chance to recover and grow stronger. Then there's magnesium. Most older adults are unknowingly deficient in it. Yet magnesium is what allows your muscles to relax after they contract. Without enough magnesium, you're more likely to suffer from leg cramps at night, tightness in your back, and general muscle fatigue. That's why many older adults report better sleep, fewer cramps, and improved flexibility after adding chia to their routine. But here's the catch: most people don't use chia in a way that unlocks its full benefits. Just tossing seeds into yogurt isn't enough. To get the maximum muscle-supporting power, the seeds need to be soaked, or even better, lightly ground just before use. This breaks down the outer shell and allows your body to absorb the omega-3 and magnesium more efficiently. So, what's the best way to use chia daily? Just 2 tablespoons, about 20-30 grams, is enough. You can soak them in water overnight and drink the gel in the morning, stir them into your oatmeal, or blend them into a smoothie. If you prefer, grind them fresh and sprinkle onto your breakfast. Either way, consistency is key. Chia isn't a magic bullet, but it is a reliable ally. Think of it as giving your body the quiet support it needs to rebuild what time has worn down. One small habit, one big difference. Ground flaxseed, the underrated shield for aging muscles. If chia seeds are the silent helper, flax seeds are the unsung guardian. Tiny, brown, and often forgotten at the back of your pantry, ground flaxseed is one of the most powerful tools for maintaining and rebuilding muscle strength as we age. But here's the key: it must be ground. Whole flax seeds, while nutritious, pass through your digestive system without being absorbed. Their tough outer shell makes them nearly impossible for your body to break down. Ground flaxseed, on the other hand, unlocks everything inside, and what's inside is remarkable. Flaxseed is richer in omega-3s than chia, particularly ALA, which helps reduce chronic inflammation that breaks down muscle over time. But what really sets flax apart is something called lignans. Lignans are powerful antioxidants, some of the strongest found in any food. Think of them as bodyguards for your muscle cells. They fight off the oxidative stress that builds up in your body with age, especially after decades of exposure to processed foods, pollution, stress, and even certain medications. Why does this matter? Because oxidative stress doesn't just age your skin or cloud your mind, it also weakens muscle tissue. It makes your recovery slower, your energy drop faster, and your body feel more fragile. By protecting your cells from this damage, lignans help preserve the strength and structure of your muscles longer. There's real science behind it too. A study from the Spanish Society of Endocrinology found that older adults who regularly consumed lignin-rich foods had up to 20% less muscle weakness than those who didn't. That's the difference between walking confidently and holding onto the wall, between lifting your grandchild and just watching from the bench. So how do you use flaxseed the right way? Start with 2 tablespoons, 20-30 grams of ground flaxseed per day. You can stir it into oatmeal, blend it into a smoothie, or mix it with water and drink it directly. For best results, grind the seeds yourself using a small coffee grinder. This ensures maximum freshness and nutrient power. Store the ground flaxseed in a dark glass jar in your fridge to prevent the omega-3 oils from going rancid. And don't forget, fresh is best. Pre-ground flax from the store can lose much of its potency before it even reaches your kitchen. It's a simple step, but one that creates a strong ripple through your entire body. Every tablespoon supports not just your muscles, but your cells, your energy, and your independence. One seed, ground right, taken daily. That's the quiet power of flax. Cinnamon, a warm spice with a deep impact on muscle recovery. Cinnamon is more than just a flavor for pies or coffee. It's one of the most underestimated healing spices sitting quietly in your kitchen cabinet. And for those of us over 60, it could play a surprising role in rebuilding lost strength. The key lies in how cinnamon affects circulation and blood sugar regulation, two factors that directly influence muscle health. Let's start with blood flow. Cinnamon contains a compound called cinnamaldehyde. It's what gives cinnamon its signature smell. But cinnamaldehyde also helps dilate blood vessels, improving how well your blood flows throughout your body. Why is this important? Because after 60, circulation naturally slows. Arteries become stiffer. Muscles get less oxygen and fewer nutrients. That's why recovery feels slower. Why walking tires you out more. Why your hands and feet may feel cold all the time. Cinnamon helps counter this gently. By encouraging better blood flow, it ensures that your muscles get the fuel they need, especially after even light activity. But cinnamon does something even more powerful. It helps stabilize blood sugar levels. When your blood sugar spikes, like after eating refined carbs, it triggers inflammation throughout your body. That inflammation is one of the silent culprits behind muscle loss. It damages tissue, slows recovery, and makes your body store fat instead of building strength. Cinnamon helps regulate how your body processes sugar. It makes your cells more responsive to insulin, your body's natural way of managing blood glucose. That means less inflammation, steadier energy, and a healthier environment for muscles to repair and grow. A small study published in the Journal of Diabetic Medicine showed that just half a teaspoon of cinnamon per day improved insulin sensitivity and reduced blood sugar swings in adults over 60. So how do you use it? Start with 2 to 4 grams per day, which is about half a teaspoon of true Ceylon cinnamon, not the common cassia variety. You can stir it into your coffee, sprinkle it on oatmeal or fruit, or even blend it into a smoothie. For best results, use Ceylon cinnamon. It's milder, safer for daily use, and contains lower levels of a compound called coumarin, which can stress the liver in high amounts. Cinnamon isn't a quick fix. But used daily, it acts like a gentle push, widening your blood vessels, calming your inflammation, and creating the right conditions for your muscles to recover naturally. Sometimes it's the smallest ingredients that make the biggest difference. A little warmth, a little spice, a lot of healing. Cacao, the bittersweet medicine for muscles and the heart. When you hear the word cacao, you probably think of chocolate, comforting sweet, maybe even indulgent. But hidden behind the sugar and cream is something much more powerful: pure cacao powder. And for older adults looking to protect their muscles and heart, it's a natural ally worth rediscovering. Let's start with the science. Cacao is rich in 2 essential compounds, flavonoids and magnesium. Together, they form a powerful duo that supports both your muscles and your cardiovascular system. 2 things that are deeply connected. Flavonoids are plant-based antioxidants. In cacao, they work by stimulating the production of nitric oxide, a molecule that helps your blood vessels relax and widen. This improves circulation, lowers blood pressure, and allows your muscles to receive more oxygen and nutrients. That's especially critical after 60, when blood vessels naturally stiffen and the heart has to work harder to pump blood. When your circulation is poor, your muscles don't get what they need and recovery slows down. Even simple tasks like walking can leave you feeling drained. Cacao helps by easing the load on your heart and opening the pathways for better blood flow. Then there's magnesium, one of the most common nutrient deficiencies among older adults. Magnesium allows your muscles to release tension after contracting. Without it, your muscles stay tight, cramped, and fatigued. Cacao is one of the richest natural sources of magnesium on the planet. When consumed daily, it helps reduce leg cramps, back tightness, and nighttime muscle tension, giving your body the rest it needs to rebuild muscle naturally. But not all cacao is created equal. The kind you want is pure, unsweetened cacao powder, no sugar, no milk, no fillers, just the raw, bitter powder. It may taste intense at first, but your body will thank you. How much should you take? 1 to 2 teaspoons per day, about 10-20 grams, is ideal. Mix it with warm water or almond milk for better flavonoid absorption. Dairy milk can reduce the benefits. You can also add it to smoothies or sprinkle it over oatmeal. Think of it as a daily ritual, a small mug of dark, warm cacao each evening. It's not just a comforting habit, it's a way to nourish your heart, relax your muscles, and reclaim energy. A healthy heart is a strong pump, and a strong pump is what keeps your muscles alive. With cacao, you're not just treating the symptom, you're strengthening the source. How to turn 4 simple powders into a daily ritual that rebuilds your strength. By now you've discovered the 4 natural powders that support muscle recovery, reduce inflammation, and protect your heart as you age: chia, flaxseed, cinnamon, and cacao. But knowing about them isn't enough. What matters most is how you bring them into your life in a way that feels natural, gentle, and sustainable. Because the truth is, it's not just what you eat, it's how consistently and mindfully you do it. Think of this not as a health hack, but as a quiet ritual. A moment of care you give yourself each morning. Just like how in Japan, many older adults begin their day with a warm cup of tea, a deep breath, and a small nourishing meal that brings balance to the body. Let's walk through how you can do the same, starting with your morning drink. A healing blend in your cup. Your morning coffee or tea is already a habit. Let's make it work for your muscles. To your warm cup, add 1 or 2 teaspoons of Ceylon cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of pure, unsweetened cacao powder. Stir gently and sip slowly. The cinnamon helps balance your blood sugar, which reduces inflammation that damages muscle. The cacao improves blood flow, eases tension in your blood vessels, and delivers a rich dose of magnesium to help your muscles relax and recover. Many people describe this blend as comforting, slightly earthy, and deeply satisfying, especially when taken as part of a quiet morning ritual. And unlike supplements or pills, this feels like something you'll want to come back to day after day. Power up your breakfast bowl. Next, let's look at how to enrich your first meal of the day. Whether you enjoy a bowl of warm oatmeal, a cup of plain yogurt, or a morning smoothie, here's what to add. 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed, 1 tablespoon of soaked chia seeds or freshly ground. In oatmeal, stir them in while the oats are still warm. For smoothies, blend them together. And if you prefer yogurt, just sprinkle them on top and let it sit for a minute so the seeds soften. This simple pairing delivers powerful nutrients, plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, anti-inflammatory compounds, magnesium, and fiber. Together, they help reduce stiffness, nourish your muscles, support digestion, and stabilize your energy for the hours ahead. 5 gentle reminders to make it a habit. 1. Grind flax seeds fresh each week. Whole flax seeds keep better than pre-ground ones. Use a basic coffee grinder. Store the powder in a glass jar and keep it in the fridge. This protects the omega-3 oils from going rancid. 2. Soak chia seeds the night before. Combine 1 to 2 tablespoons with half a cup of water in a small jar. By morning, you'll have a smooth gel that's easy to stir into anything. It's soft, soothing, and ready to nourish. 3. Use the right cinnamon. Look for Ceylon cinnamon, also known as true cinnamon. It's gentler on the liver and safer for long-term use than cassia cinnamon, which is more common in supermarkets. 4. Pick real cacao. You want unsweetened cacao powder, not hot cocoa mix. Avoid anything with added sugar, dairy, or flavoring. The bitterness is a sign of its strength, and over time, many grow to love the deep, rich flavor. 5. Consistency matters more than perfection. You don't need to use all 4 powders every day. Start with 1, then 2. Let it grow naturally. What matters is the daily rhythm, not how much you take. What to expect. Don't look for dramatic changes overnight, but within a few weeks, many older adults report fewer muscle cramps at night, less stiffness in the morning, improved digestion, better sleep, more energy throughout the day, and perhaps most importantly, a growing sense of confidence in their own body again. This is a return to strength, not through force but through care. You don't need expensive supplements or complicated plans. Just a few spoons, a cup of warmth, and the wisdom to use what nature already gave us. In Japan, elders often say, "Small steps every day carry us farther than a single leap." Let these small additions to your morning routine be those steps. You already have the ingredients. Now it's time to use them with kindness, consistency, and faith in what your body is still capable of becoming. Your muscles are not gone. They're waiting. It's easy to feel like strength disappears quietly with age, like something slipping away that you can't get back. But here's what I want you to remember. Your muscles are still there. They're waiting for the right signals. They're waiting to be fed, protected, and activated again. This journey is not about looking younger or lifting heavy weights. It's about feeling confident when you walk, getting up from a chair without holding on to something, playing with your grandkids without fear of falling. It's about independence, dignity, and joy in your own body. The truth is, after 60, your body speaks more quietly. It doesn't respond to stress or extremes. It responds to gentle, consistent care, the kind that starts with the small things. A teaspoon of this, a cup of that, a new ritual in your morning. In Japan, there's a concept called kaizen. It means continuous improvement through small steps. That's what these powders offer, not a miracle, but a steady path forward. Jose didn't change his life overnight. He didn't take a special pill or follow a strict diet. He just started with one small change, adding cinnamon and cacao to his morning coffee, then chia to his yogurt. A month later, he added flaxseed. By the 3rd month, he wasn't just feeling better, he was moving better, laughing more, standing taller, and so can you. You don't have to do everything perfectly, you just have to start. Your body still wants to heal. It's not too late. In fact, this could be the perfect moment. If you've made it this far, I want to thank you. Not just for watching, but for choosing to care about your body, your strength, and your future. That choice, no matter how small it seems, is a powerful one. Today you've learned about 4 natural powders that don't come from a pharmacy but from the earth: chia, flax, cinnamon, and cacao. Together they support your muscles, calm inflammation, and nourish your heart. They don't promise overnight change, but over time they can quietly help you rebuild what aging tries to take away. So I ask you, what small action will you take this week? Will you stir cinnamon into your coffee? Will you grind flaxseed fresh and sprinkle it on your breakfast? Will you let a mug of warm cacao become your evening ritual? Whatever you choose, write it in the comments below. Speak it into existence. Let others see they're not alone, and maybe your words will inspire someone else to begin. And if this video gave you even a little hope, please click like and subscribe. It helps us grow this community of people who believe that aging doesn't mean giving up, it means growing stronger, smarter, and more connected than ever before. One final note. The health information shared here is meant for general knowledge. It is not a substitute for medical advice. If you have specific health concerns, please consult your doctor. And if you're experiencing an emergency, don't wait, seek help right away. Thank you for being here. Take good care of yourself. Your best years still have more to offer.